Hold me as I slip away. One of the things that all three original members of Death in June talked about when Death in June was in its formative days, possibly before we even had a name, when we were still rehearsing, back in 1980, that we wanted to be the mirror image of most people's ugliness. I think the shared life experience that Tony Wakeford, Patrick Legas and myself had was that we didn't like very many people, and we were fed up with most people's conceited natures of self-righteousness, especially for Tony and I, coming from a far left background and had seen how the far left had worked in such an unscrupulous and bad way of treating people realistically, that if this is what that is all about, we want nothing to do with it. And perhaps we're going to show them their real mirror image. A lot of people will probably point to But What Ends When the Cymbals Shatter, when that came out as being the first neo-folk, folk industrial album, but I tend to disagree. I think it started with Brown Book back in 87 and the current 93 album, Swastikas Venati. I think they were the two neo-folk, post-industrial folk, or whatever you want to call it. I don't put them in those ghettos. And we didn't do anything deliberately. It was, as I said, completely natural. So whatever people are up to now, I've taken a sidestep out of that. I don't know what people are up to. I know what the originators were up to all those years ago, and I'm still in contact with one or two of those people, such as Boyd Rice, but I don't know and I don't care what's going on. If something is meant for me to listen to, it'll come my way. I get sent a lot of stuff, and I'm pleased that some of the people I've inspired, some of the younger groups, are actually good. I like them. There have been some groups that have inspired me out of that. But I don't foresee anything. I can't. I don't spend my time thinking about it. I'm too selfish. I'm too involved with myself and those around me in my world to even possibly imagine wherever anyone else is taking anything. I'm too concerned with where I'm going to take Death in June and its survival to the ultimate end. So musical fashions mean nothing.